I don't want to do the intro again. Hey everybody, welcome back to Speed Dating for Ghosts. This totally isn't the second time we've tried to record this. We're playing this game. It's about ghost dating. We played a little bit of this before, but we're going to play it again like it's brand new. Why? Because it's new to you. So, here we go. We may be going for a specific ending. Yeah.
Found out about an ending if
I
wants
did.
to do it.
Although when we first played it, I hated the character, but now I have to actually play with him. But whatever.
Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating.
Why, yes. Yes, I am. That is indeed why I am here.
My name's Fran.
Oh.
I run this little operation.
So, what's the deal?
Straight to it, huh?
Yeah, I'm a busy ghost.
We get all kinds of ghosts here.
I know, whatever.
Nice ones, sad ones. A few spooky customers.
Oh?
It gets lonely being a ghost.
Oh. It has been pretty difficult.
It has. Wonderful.
That was not the reaction I was expecting.
Then let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table.
Then what?
Another ghost who has also signed up
I just noticed that our cursor is a skeleton hand.
sits across from you.
Oh.
You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings and you switch seats.
With the person, so just sitting, we just go around the table? A bell rings from somewhere.
Just like that.
Oh.
In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds. And at the end, you get to choose your favorite.
Oh.
If they liked you too, you go on a date.
Okay.
How's all that sound?
Can you say all that again? No. We'll see.
It'll be an experience at least.
Yeah, I guess.
First things first, though.
Do I have to put my name down? Oh, nope. Choose a room. Okay. So we kind of did a little bit. I know Room of Black is the one that we're going for.
I thought it was Room of Liars was the one you were going for.
It's probable. Alright. Go to the Room of Liars. The Room of Liars looks a bit like a conference hall. You kind of might see the kind you might see in an airport hotel. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening. Left a few balloons behind. Worn, plush stacking chairs are set on either side of lacquered oak tables. In one corner there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. We get by on tea, thank you very much. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. The bell rings, and a ghost appears. I think you should still be cute.
Yeah. A ghost! Oh god! Sorry! Of course you're a ghost! We all are! I'm
You're
still not used
very
to this
sweaty.
whole being dead thing.
I'm not used to that either.
Nothing prepares you for this life.
You mean death. You're like, either the game is like really, really loud, or we're really, really soft. Let's turn this down. Turn it up, I guess. Okay. There we go.
Except, this isn't life. Post-life?
Post-life depression. No.
I feel so lost. When I used to have anxiety attacks, I'd focus on my breathing.
What?
Listen to my heart beating. Now I can't breathe.
Listen to your heart.
I don't even have blood.
And yet you somehow still sweat.
What does that mean?
I wish I knew. I think it's pretty neat. Take it one step at a time, kiddo.
Steps? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a good one. It took me forever just to learn how to walk on solid ground. When I first woke up,
God,
after I
you're such a downer.
died, I fell right through my coffin, through my own body, down,
In a burning ring of fire?
into the bedrock.
Oh, you're not supposed to go below that. It's just the void after that.
It was so dark.
That sounds awful. What did you do?
I seized up.
I was like, think of a joke, Rock. Think of a joke.
That stopped me from falling. It was
Like you were the Matrix?
my whole body became corporeal.
I totally know what that word means. We're going to just keep moving.
Oh my goodness, babe. Not flesh.
Ew, gross.
Just like
a bear?
you know how if you concentrate,
You
you
wish you
can
were a
pick
bear?
up objects
No?
like that.
Okay.
Except I was the object,
God, you were so sweaty.
and the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there,
Near the mole men?
stuck in solid rock.
How'd you get out? How long were you down there? Could you hear anything?
Nothing. I heard nothing. It's impossible to forget that sound. I hope I never hear it again. Ah!
The bell rings.
Oh, that was just a bell.
Yep.
Phew. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit.
Okay.
Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you.
I doubt it. I am pretty great. Another ghost appears. I had a dormant volcano in my shop too. Well, look what we have here. The ghost's voice creaks like ancient wood. Weed. The name's Spooky Peter. He tips his hat. Dust spills off the brim. M'lady. M'Spectre. How do you do? I do. You seem ancient. My record of hauntings goes back as long as the door. Since the Black Death took me in 1665. I thought the plague was earlier. You've seen a lot then. I thought the plague was earlier. The Black Death comes in waves. Lingered for centuries. I was a doctor in London. I knew I'd got it. The second the chills started, I was dead in days. Yeah.
Mad that I said
yeah, I love it. Last great grasp of bubonic on the island. Some 68,000 went with me. Ever since then, I've been spooking folks. Even been in books. Not always by name, mind you. But you can tell it when it's me. The top hat. The fear. All hot and sick. Nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter. Are you the devil? I try my best. Do you? Do you? Guess we'll see it. The potential, I mean. I can help with that. Teach me your spooky ways. Now. Spooky Peter always talks in the third person. Doesn't just teach anybody. A rock has potential for rolling down hills before you throw it through a window. What makes you any better? I turn milk into worms. I make unplugged stereos blast music. I can pull my face off. Spooking like that makes shock 'em. But there ain't no art to it. You go all the way, the living have nothing more to fear. And when they aren't spooked, what's the point? No. The spookiest spooking's the stuff that eats at you. The stuff that eats at you. Makes you doubt you hear or see. Makes you wonder what could be under that bed. It's never as spooky as when you see what it is. So how's that for a lesson? Basic, useful. What else you got? Useful. Good. There's more where that came from. If a legendary spooking is what you're after, and Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak. You'll need a solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. A good spookin' is in the details. Ding, 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 ding. The bell rings. The bell. The bell. It means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. God, I love Spooky Peter. I really wish we could go on a date with him, but we're not doing that. A thick layer of dust now covers the table. What the fuck is making all this noise out there? Another ghost appears.
Obnoxious neighbors and their fucking barking dogs.
Wanna make some money? Excuse me? Do you want to make some money? Dollar bills.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Cashola. You know the stuff. I understand what money is. Good. Then you understand why I want more. Do ghosts even need money? Technically, no. We don't buy things. The money buys something else now. Favors with the breathers. Influence. Information. The living also want the money. The living buy plenty. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks. Don't judge. Your name is Rob Banks? I thought your name was Leon. You rob banks? Banks. Financial institutions. Oh my god. Cash condos. You know the joints. How do you propose we do this? We're ghosts, aren't we? The problem with robbing banks? People see the robbers, but you can't see a ghosty. We can walk right in and float that money right on out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime. There's no such thing. True facts, but nothing's for sure, is it? Except death. I mean, seems to me that makes us uniquely qualified. There's no harm in hearing you out. No harm at all. At the very least, it'll break up all the gloom in this room. Leon looks around at the other ghosts. Yeesh. The bell rings. That was fast.
Yeah.
Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry. I'll be back. We got more to talk about.
Yay!
Yay, Spooky Peter! Spooky Peter's my favorite.
I know he is, but...
The second round begins. Oh my god, there's so much fucking hair on this floor. Anyway, let's talk to Q again.
The other ghosts. Holy, were they awful? Leon's just a creep.
I heard that.
And Spooky Peter, the name is earned.
Thank you.
Oh. Also, I think I forgot to introduce myself.
Oh, right.
My name's Q. Sorry.
Don't worry, we somehow already knew your name. Don't need to be sorry. Leon's a piece of work. Spooky Peter's been around.
I think he's actually just dust. My rule: never trust anyone who wears a hat. I was like, excuse me.
Excuse you, yeah.
I like my bucket hats,
yes.
thank you. The stuff he said to me, the hairs behind your neck know me. It's best to hide in the corner of the rye. He's what I was afraid of as a kid.
He said he had potential. He said he's been in books.
I believe it.
God, you're so sweaty.
The man's almost theatrical. Reminds me of a character actor playing the devil on stage.
I totally see it.
I'm not a confident person. No shit. But I'm rarely wrong. You should stay away from him.
Your speed dates are going well, then. You're not like these other ghosts.
I'm sure thankful for that. At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If you were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. My favorite movie, I mean.
How did you die? What was your lifelong? Long live the new Flash. What?
The fuck fuck is that?
I don't know. Long live the new flesh. You like that?
You know what? Sometimes I feel like a VCR.
Oh, I think that must have been a quote from Videodrome,
Yeah,
which I've never seen.
Obsolete. Out of date.
But we're dating right now.
No new stories to tell.
We can find some new stories. I still have my VCR. I don't though. Whatever.
Nice. I love meeting fellow fans of Dead Media. So, you want to hear how I died?
Sure. If you want to talk about it.
Might as well get it out of the way. I was in film studies.
No, you don't.
Working on my way toward a PhD. In debt, always pretty sad. I had good friends though. I was always studying. One weekend they convinced me not to study. They said we should go to the lake instead. I couldn't swim. I never learned. You see where this is going.
You got poisoned, right?
I drowned.
Oh!
Everything went black and quiet.
That's probably why you're so wet.
I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box. Under 6 feet of dirt. That's when I fell deeper. Like I told you before. I ain't thinking about it. Why do you always do all the bad stuff?
Well, you are dead. What's your favorite food?
Seriously? You asked me about my favorite food? Coffee's a food, right?
Sure.
It's coffee.
Why am I not surprised?
A funny thing is, I'm more jittery without it. What should we do after this?
Go swimming. Wow. Wow.
Oh, Jesus. I do love movies, but that's not a great first date.
What are you talking about?
Sitting quietly in the dark before we watch a movie. I need to get to know you better. Be sure you're watch a movie with me material.
Whoa. The carnival's in town. Like, go to an art gallery.
Art galleries depressed me.
Wow.
Half the art is super sad.
The other half doesn't make any fucking sense, so...
And all of it's better than anything I could do.
I thought you were in film theory.
We do.
Yeah.
Which just reminds me that I wasted my life. I'm gonna say no to art. Tell you what, I'll come up with something.
Okay.
Something a little different.
Doesn't he take us to the woods?
Hopefully. I don't remember.
That sounds good.
Yay.
I'm sorry, Kyo. You...
Can't wait to do something with you that isn't talking about myself. Sorry.
Sorry, Kyo. You're a precious flower in this world of weird dead people, but...
See you after we're done.
But I got a bank to rob.
You're a dork.
Well, hello again. My spooky protege returns. What knowledge do you seek, protege? Protege? I want to know it all. I have done the rounds. Had a look at the crop. Only you have what is required. The stuff. Do I have the shining?
The shinning?
The shinning? Now ask what's what needs asking. What Spooky Peter? Have you killed anybody? How do you scare people? What Spooky Peter? Not much. Though I will say, I ain't so fond of beasts. What kind of beasts? The domesticates. Hounds. Felines. You scared of dogs? Spooky folk like me rely on a certain covertness. I can't just be all clanging about, announcing myself. That's not so spooky. Dogs, they can smell Spooky Peter. They know I'm there. I'll shrink up into a corner in the dark, and sure enough, they'll find me. Start growling. Bark to sound the alarms. It's trouble, let me tell you. A real impediment. I guess this is wheeze. Something rattles around in there. Are you okay? Tell me about the plague. The man I was died. I won't say more than I have. I did my life. Now I do something else entirely. You ever been in the mirror world? What's that? The place beyond this. But the same as this. You've seen it, but always looking in. I want to go to the mirror world, but we'll have to like just see how long this episode goes, and then go back and if you fancy another lesson, come on by that edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. I'd like that. Maybe you think you'll like it. See, that's another thing entirely. Some things spook even Spooky Peter. All right, it's time. I forget what his voice was. It was kind of like, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You'll come with me while I get a third ghost to watch the door. That doesn't sound like a right voice. Moolah, cashola. We can plan later. Do you know which bank it? Yeah. Absolutely. A secluded branch up on 4th. Board tellers. Lots of older customers. I realize I'm doing like a really weird affected Joker accent.
Yeah.
It's a great place to hit. How'd you find it? A friend put me on it. He's trustworthy, don't worry. Then pulls out some graphing paper. I drew the layout in pencil. I probably didn't need so much detail, since we're going in the front door. I just figured it's best to be prepared. Wait, does this mean you're interested? Tell me more about you first. Alright, fine. I'll give you my life story. Abridged version. It'd probably help maintain our cover anyway. Fran walks by. It seems like she's eavesdropping. The trouble with me is, it's hard not to talk about stealing. I stole candy when I was 9. Switched to stealing beer at 14. Sold my first car a year later. I hit up convenience stores, drive-ins, even held up a laundromat once. I threw my back out, carrying all those quarters. Did you ever get caught? Why did you steal? More like, why do I steal? It made more sense other than other work. Getting robbed by the man, legally, Now, I steal because I can turn invisible. Used to dream of power like that. It would have kept me out of a lot of jail. I robbed 5 banks in all when I was alive. I spent the rest of my life behind bars. So, you have unfinished business? Nothing so dramatic. Stealing's just all I know. It's a hobby. A talent. The love of my life. The bell rings. That's our time. You've heard my pitch. Got to know me a little more than I like. So, what do you say? Help him out, turn him down, turn him in. Yes. I'll be at this branch. At this time. The end slips you a slip of paper. Slides you some. It's been a slice. Choose your date as we're going to the bank.
Robbing a bank.
I guess it's time to rob a bank. Leon said to meet him in front of the Mortal Trust on 4th. Like the name suggests, this is a bank for the living. Once they notice they've been robbed, they shouldn't suspect the dead. Hopefully. I'm getting nervous, not gonna lie. The others are supposed to be here. Maybe this late? I sure hope so. Without them, we're down to lookout. And our guy on the inside. What's my role? You'll be coming in with me. The score in there? It'll take more than one ghost. I'll need your hands full. And your mouth shut. Oh, good. Here comes Carl.
Carl?
He's the lookout, I think. Hey. This is Carlsbad. Our token breather. Can he see us? No offense. I'm taken. I'm just happy you ghosts want to hang out. The fuck is Carl? So, how's it going? You're alive? What kind of name is Carlsbad? Blame my mom. Named me after where I was conceived.
What?
In the Carlsbad Caverns. Carl's the man on the inside. Wait, why is he the man on the inside? I'm a teller at this bank.
That's how he's the man on the inside.
I know the combo to the bank. And where the cameras are pointed. Why care about cameras? You could just go invisible. But I sure can't. Hence the mask. And as for the safe, I trust Leon just fine. but just not enough to tell the code. Would you tell me? Who cares if a camera sees you? Not a chance in heck. I just met you. Besides, if you know the code, suddenly Leon doesn't need me. I won't get my share of the cash. And then it's plan B. A high-interest savings account. Ugh.
Oh my god.
All banks are bad. Satan's in suits. No offense. None taken. And speak of the devil. It's Spooky Peter! How do you do? Spooky Peter! In the flesh, so to speak. We met in the Room of Liars. Same as you. When I told him I robbed banks, he immediately said he was in. Before he even heard the plan. Always looking to get my beak wet, so to speak. So here's what we're doing. Spooky Peter will hide out by the door. Watch for trouble. Should be a smooth sailing. They closed 6 hours ago, and here's no security tonight. I saw to that. What happened to Winston? Who? The security guard? He's taking some time off. Oh, good. Winston worked so hard. He could use a break. And that's what he got. A break. I don't like what that's implying. Well, let's get this train rolling. Follow me. Carl pulls out some keys and unlocks the front door. Though alive, he is already proving useful. Inside, the bank is dimly lit. It's eerily quiet at night, like most places busy in the daytime. Spooky Peter disappears in the shadows by the door. Carl and Leon to make a beeline for the back. Carl hops over the counter like he's in some heist flick. Leon floats right through. You catch up to them around the corner by a heavy-looking door. This is the vault. I know. I work here. Where the cameras, can't we just go through? Of course we can, but the money in there can't. If we want to get out, and if we want to get anything out of there, we still need to open the door. And that's where I come in. Let's do this. Carl gets to work on the door. I think the code was no. You gotta be kidding me, Carl! Carl! I am actually. I know the code like the back of my car. Which is where I sleep. Not because Sherry kicked me out. Anyway, before I punch it in, you gotta promise me something. I don't know why I'm talking like Spooky Peter.
Yeah,
You promise me you won't take all the cash, and then leave me here. Or pull any of the ghost tricks. Carl, buddy, pal, you know what they say about the honor in thieves. I don't, actually. Then we're good. Just open the door already. Carl opens the vault door. Inside is a wall of safety deposit boxes, each individually locked. And that's it. That's it? Where's the money? I expected like a pile of it. It doesn't work like that. I really should have cased this place myself. Sigh. Grab a key, open a box. 4E. Inside the box is cash. A lot of cash. Enough for a down payment on a home. Or a business. Look over at Carl. Aw, man. There's, like, nothing in this one. Just some photos and a lock of hair. Keep the cash. Give it to Carl. Give it to Carl. Whoa. For me? This is, like, a lot of money. Enough for a down payment on a home. Or business. Thank you. Thank you. Time to be moving. I spotted a patrol outside. I think they saw some movement in here. A police siren chirps. A warning, maybe? There's our cue. So we found money. We better scramble. Everyone makes it out safe, thanks to Spooky Peter's keen eye. Leon instructs the crew to lie low for a bit. Really, only Carl needs to worry. Good job in there. I wonder if there's like different endings, because that's not quite the same one that we saw the other player get. Things might have gone differently if you'd let Carl fiddle with the cameras. Alright. It wasn't the greatest haul. But hey, How many ghosts can say they robbed a bank? We're at 30 minutes.
Alright.
So we'll see you guys next time on more
Something or another.
Chainmaille Dragon Gaming. Bye, everybody. This was fun. We'll probably play more of this, honestly. Bye, everybody.